People of the internet, I need your help. So in my job as a legislative attorney, I'm constantly traveling all around the country, meeting and networking with lots of different people, whether that's elected representatives, legislative aides, policy analysts, activists, other lawyers, all kinds of people. And it seems the primary way that people still exchange contact information is with humble business cards. Like, that hasn't changed a whole lot. Some people have the apps on their phone, but generally speaking, in the circles that I move in, this is where it's at. And it's getting out of hand. As I enter the summer conference season, I've already been to one big conference in Indianapolis. I'm heading to Boston next week, then on to New Orleans, a bunch of other places as well, Providence, Rhode Island, a whole bunch of places. I'm going to be receiving a lot more business cards, and assimilating all of that information is really tricky. And it seems as though no one's really cracked a good way of dealing with that yet. There are a bunch of apps out there that promise that they will scan the app and then extract information using optical character recognition and then dump it into your address book. But in my experience, they don't work really well because all business cards are formatted differently, and particularly legislative ones. Often you'll have the name of the representative or senator in big letters in the middle, and then the name of the staffer in much smaller letters in the corner of the business card. And none of the apps I've seen are remotely equipped to deal with just some of those idiosyncrasies and stuff. So it often takes more time preparing erroneous data when you try and use some of these apps than it would just to enter things into your phone by hand. But I really need a solution. I cannot go through another summer conference season, going to at least 5 more conferences this summer all across the country, and not have a better system in place. My bright idea was to get this high-tech piece of equipment here to store them. And everyone laughed at me and said, okay, Don Draper, like the 1960s want their technology back. And fine, I guess maybe it's not the most cutting edge thing, but hey, ROLODEX, if you want me to be your brand ambassador, I'm game. I'm guessing you probably don't have one anymore. So let's talk about that. But if there's something else that you think works better than going, non-digital, going analog, and if you've got a killer app, it seems there isn't a killer app for this. No one's invented a rival address book, a rival calculator. There's one app that does it. Apple's one works perfectly fine, but Apple's address book, I don't think, does scan business cards and assimilate that information. So I really need a solution. I'm putting this out there to the wider internet and the hive mind of people out there. If you have a job like mine where you're traveling a lot, having to deal with lots of contacts and keep track of people's contact information as it changes, how do you do it? Educate me, please. Teach me how to do it so I don't go crazy this summer. I would be very grateful. Drop your ideas in the comments or message me at LedgeLawyer on any of the social channels. I look forward to hearing your words of wisdom. Thank you.